Two ride-hailing giants go head-to-head. One that covers your daily city runs, and one that's built for stress-free airports and travel. Which one really delivers? On the left, Lyft. Ride in style, anytime. And on the right, Wingz. Book your ride, stress-free. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. Let's lay it all out in plain English. We're pitting Lyft against Wingz in these categories: scheduling flexibility, availability, pricing, ride type, passenger and baggage policy, driver experience, app experience, and, super important, airport focus. Got those? Cool. Let's jump in and compare. First up, scheduling flexibility. So with Lyft, you can schedule a ride up to 7 days ahead. That's fine for most folks hopping around the city. But if you need to plan a month-long trip or you're one of those super organized vacation planners, yeah, Lyft feels a little limiting. Now, check out Wingz. This one is honestly wild. You can schedule rides literally 2 months in advance. Perfect for like airport transfers or important events you cannot mess up. Downside? If you pinch hit a last-minute ride, Wingz isn't going to help. But still, for scheduling way ahead, Wingz totally nails it. Next, let's hit availability. Lyft? It's basically everywhere, over 600 U.S. cities. Like, unless you live in the middle of nowhere, you're covered. The only catch is, you might get price surges when it's really busy. But hey, at least you can always get a ride. Wingz, though, not so much. It's available in about 9 to 11 big metro areas and at 19 major airports. If you're outside a major city, not going to happen. It's kind of niche, honestly. Lyft is the clear winner here. All right, now on to pricing. This is where things get interesting. Lyft generally comes in cheaper, especially if you're booking spontaneous short rides. There's that pesky surge pricing, though. If you're heading out during rush hour, your wallet might feel it. Wingz? Flat rate pricing all the way, which means zero surprises at checkout. But, oh, and here's something cool. You get predictability, which is great for travelers. The trade-off? Wingz can actually be anywhere from 23% to over 200% more expensive than Lyft. Yikes. So if you're trying to save cash, Lyft comes out ahead. Wait, before we keep going, did you know that on average, Wingz is up to 82.5% pricier than Lyft? Yeah, like almost double sometimes. If you're budgeting, that's definitely something to watch. Moving on to ride type. Lyft is honestly like your everyday ride. Short commutes, quick hops, it does it all. But if you want something super specialized, like, say, a guaranteed airport transfer or a long-distance ride, Lyft's options start to thin out fast. Now, Wingz is built for that stuff. Airport trips are its jam, and if you're dragging your luggage cross-country, this app has your back. Not as ideal if you just want to bounce to a coffee shop down the street, but for the long haul, Wingz wins. Let's talk passenger and baggage policy. Lyft keeps it straightforward. A flat fee, no matter how many people pile in or what you're lugging in. That's nice, but it doesn't exactly cater to big groups looking for a deal. Wingz, on the other hand, breaks things down. Prices adjust based on how many passengers and how much baggage. It's super transparent, so groups know what to expect. But yeah, it can bump up costs for larger parties. If you want simple billing, Lyft takes the crown. Now, driver experience. Lyft drivers get a lot of love. Tons of promos, flexible hours, all that good stuff. Downside is that during peak hours, the pay is actually lower compared to Wingz. But honestly, there are always rides available, which is huge for gig workers. Wingz pays more for airport routes, and you can plan your week. But the market's smaller. Plus, there's a favorites list that can totally limit newbie drivers. All things considered, Lyft wins here for support. App experience. Oh, this jumped out to me. Lyft's app is super smooth. The interface makes sense. Anyone can use it. Except occasionally you hit weird bugs when things get busy. But who doesn't? Wingz keeps things basic. You can schedule rides easily, sure, but it's not nearly as feature-packed as Lyft. If you like loads of options and a polished app vibe, Lyft's miles ahead. And the last, airport focus. Lyft covers most airports, so you can definitely snag a ride after landing. No special airport features, though, like flight tracking or VIP pickups. Wingz? That's its playground. You get pickup coordination tied directly to flight info and drivers who actually know the airport drill. Drawback? Only works at specific airports, so if you're somewhere random, no dice. For airport pros, Wingz is the boss. So if you look at all the categories side by side, you can see Lyft kind of dominates the everyday basics like price, sheer coverage, and the app. But when it comes to planning trips way ahead or getting nerdy about airports, Wingz shines in those niche spots. All right, you know what? If you want cheap, spontaneous rides, Lyft still takes it. But if you're planning that vacation with a suitcase and a set pickup time, Wingz honestly makes things stress-free, even if your bank account flinches a little. Total city commuter? Lyft's your app. Airport obsessive or trip planner? Maybe splurge for Wingz. If you found this breakdown helpful, go ahead and share it with someone who's always asking you for ride advice. Trust me,